Hello everyone, welcome back to another video. I assume that if you're in this video, that means you saw the thumbnail, and I think if you saw the thumbnail, then you know exactly what I'm going to be talking about in this video. So again, I'd like to reaffirm that I am not trying to make this a completely negative video, because I think Crocodilia Coast is an amazing DLC. If it didn't have Styxosaurus and Shonisaurus, I think the crocodilians are something we've needed in the game, and in the franchise really as a whole for quite a long time, so I'm quite happy about that. That's not what I'm going to be talking about today. You'll know that I don't make that much Jurassic World Evolution 3 or Jurassic World Evolution 2 content, despite my love for the two games. You'll know that the Jurassic World Evolution 3 content that I've been making over the past year, which is, 2 or 3 videos really, were not anything about the gameplay. It was all about whether or not we would get Cenozoic animals at the launch of Jurassic World Evolution 3, since we got something completely new at the launch of Jurassic World Evolution 2, which were marine species and pterosaurs and flying species really in general. Anyways, we did get a lot of new features like modular building and baby animals in the whole game. However, it wasn't Cenozoic animals. After a couple of months, I put those videos to rest and didn't keep going because I think it was going to be a lost cause and nothing was going to be done about the Cenozoics, and most of the community, I think at this point, has kind of lost hope and doesn't really want them in the game anymore, especially because everyone's focused on this pack right now and focused on other species. Again, like I said before, Crocodilia Coast is an amazing DLC. Deinosuchus, Postosuchus, Desmatosuchus are all really cool species that I think we need in the game badly because they add such a huge amount of diversity to the roster. And even within the pack, there's so much diversity. Each of the species is nothing like the other. And here is where the caveat comes in. I'm not a big content creator for this game, as I said before, so I don't get invited to those creator events, which I'm fine with because I'm not really a big creator for this game. When I was watching the big content creator videos today about the secret creator event or whatever it was, everyone just kept saying there are 5 species. And I was like, okay, one of them's Deinosuchus and one of them's Postosuchus, which we see in the videos. And then Desmatosuchus, which is super cool. And then the other 2 are lagoon species. I wonder what those could be. People were saying maybe Dacosaurus, or maybe we'll have a similar Pseudosuchian to Deinosuchus like Sarcosuchus or Parasaurus, except it'll be exclusive to the lagoon. I was getting excited, and then it was revealed that Shonisaurus and Styxosaurus, which if you don't know were both DLC species in Jurassic World Evolution 2, are the other species in this pack. And I had to just pause the video right there and have a moment of silence, because I was so utterly shocked at what just happened. Shonisaurus is one of my favorite lagoon species from JWE2, and I never bought the late Cretaceous pack, which I think was the pack that Styxosaurus was in, so I've never had it before. I wish that these 2 were free at the launch of Jurassic World Evolution 3, but we've been over this 100 times, there were complications and they couldn't get everything ready in time. However, I don't think that putting them in a crocodilian pack and having us pay for them again, for the majority of players who have played Jurassic World Evolution 2 and are coming into Jurassic World Evolution 3, most of us did buy the Aquatic Species pack. It was one of the highest selling DLCs, and the late Cretaceous pack was pretty high selling for its time before better DLCs came out like the Feathered Species pack and the Aquatic Species pack. I'm just so pissed. I'm so annoyed that to get these 2 species, I'm gonna have to buy a DLC. I was already going to buy the DLC the minute that we saw Deinosuchus in that free update trailer, and then it reaffirmed my decision to buy the Crocodilia Coast pack when I found out that Postosuchus and Desmatosuchus are in it. But when I found out that Shonisaurus and Styxosaurus were in it, it kind of changed my mind. I really want the crocodilians, but I don't want to buy this, because if I am buying this DLC, I am supporting Frontier and really Universal, really, if you want, and telling them I am okay with buying a DLC that has 2 species that I have already bought. Shonisaurus and Styxosaurus are not even from the same Jurassic World Evolution 2 DLC. The DLCs that they are from, if you could, let's say, Shonisaurus in this DLC costs the same amount as the Aquatic Species DLC, and Styxosaurus costs the same as the Late Cretaceous pack. These two in total cost more than the entire Crocodilia pack. Again, sorry for that long rant, but I had to get this onto YouTube as fast as I could, even though this is not my typical type of content. It must be known that we will not pay for something we have already paid for. I know a lot of people are gonna buy this pack and it's going to do very well, but I am telling you, please think about it for a moment. I don't know how many people this is going to reach, but maybe consider not buying this DLC. I am telling you that even though I might still buy it, but whether you're 100% sure you're going to buy it or still on the fence, please have a moment and think about what we are being sold. Anyway, that's enough ranting. Hopefully I'll be able to get some new videos out soon. I'm working on Arrival Expanded at the moment, as I promised in a video, I think a month and a half ago at this point. There is a video coming out shortly and a video coming out shortly after that for Arrival Expanded, if you are a regular viewer of the channel. I hope to see you soon, and please consider whether or not you are going to be buying Crocodilia Coast. I'll see you in the next video.